Okay, everyone, it's Rich.
And Ersan. I'm back from doing laundry.
Yeah, this guy in his laundry. He loves his clean clothes.
I do. You know, it brings me peace.
No, man, I just roll on the dirt and. Anyway, so the episode we're doing episodes 15.
Mm-hmm. We sure are.
15 is war.
15 is war.
16 is what was 16?
Oh, I don't remember.
Let's see.
Which has been the theme for season 2. What's the name of this episode?
Complications.
Complications. Well,
we really should set this stuff up before we start the podcast. Episode 15 is about... Dude. We open up with the Justice League in court. We finally see the Justice League. Or members of the Justice League, I should say.
We do.
There's so many... After so many episodes. They're in court. Being judged.
They are.
And those kind of with the Crolatanes. I'm speaking English there, but... maybe they picked it up from them.
Maybe there's a universal translator. But then why'd the guy have to press the button? Very, very strange. We get little bits of things too, you know. We get a hero in Bumblebee. Not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. We got some relationship going on with Mal and Karen.
It comes to the forefront in this episode, which I thought was really nice. Blue Beetle. So eventually we're going to have to talk about that heel turn. You feel like the character has a good heart. We get a little bit of Blue Beetle. We also find out that the Reach, they have ships in the water when they said they just have one vessel for peace, which was just a lie.
I thought the episode was not bad. I would give it maybe 8 out of 10.
8?
Yeah, I like the whole flipping out from Blue Beetle. Oh, the scare, whatever. Betrays at the end. I like that we got to see more of Dick, of course. I like that we got to see. I thought they did Mongol justice.
I like that fight. It was cool. Definitely. The War World is also really cool too. Dr. Fate comes in. Rocket helps out. Rocket had a really important role.
Yeah, her and Captain Marvel were protecting Earth.
Right.
And later on, Dr. Fate and her included her.
Bumblebee comes through at the end. I wonder where Captain Atom was. This is one of those solid 8.5 out of 10s for me. I like they had the War World. You know, we're given that stuff. We get a good fight with Mongol, Superboy, Arsenal. We get some Arsenal in this episode too. The running joke of Wolf getting beaten up, which I mean, come on. I feel like I'm saying this every single time I see Wolf, and it happens every single time. So I peep it. Maybe it's because it's funny, but it's been going on, you know.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was nice seeing. I liked how Real Roy had some kind of PTSD moment. When Blue Beetle, after he betrays them all, who opens the hatch? It was
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal. Yeah, Sphere leaves.
No, Arsenal didn't open that. She was trying to. No, who opened it? Was it Arsenal?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and then Blue Beetle tries to close it, and he's like, "I'm not going away."
Right. And Sphere gets blown out into space. She just came back.
Yeah, I mean, but still, he must be freaking out. I understand. I get it. What would you rate this episode?
8.5.
8.5.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It's quality. It has a lot of things going on.
Mm-hmm.
And as we see in episode 16, that kind of just wraps up what's going on elsewhere.
Right.
But this would, this would be a part 1 in my eyes.
All right, so let's talk about episode 16, Complication.
All right, yeah. Coming up next. We're still recording, so we can start whenever.
Oh, hey everyone. Back with another episode.
Oh, yeah.
Episode 16.
Complications.
Season 2, episode 16. So this episode deals with not only the aftermath of the last episode, but it deals with... Okay, so episode 16 is about... partly the aftermath of what happened in the last episode, but it's mostly dealing with... Well, I guess you can kind of call it the aftermath of 3 episodes ago.
Right.
when Miss Martian was kidnapped, she has a collar on her. Aqualad's lying about
literally and figuratively.
Right. He's lying about still being in a coma.
Yeah.
I just gotta say, these villains, maybe they just have a power.
Oh yeah, you brought this up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they have a. I don't know if they have a power. Maybe it says they have a power trip if they don't think anyone would betray them, but they're so like trusting.
Yeah. Yeah, take as much time as you want, Miss Martian.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can sort of. Yeah, take much time, but he, this woman that my son knew, who I've never heard of before, this woman Tigress, yeah.
Right.
I mean, it could be just a father wanting to be his son, and I guess I could see why you could probably trust that stroke as long as you're paying him, right? She's a mercenary. But yeah, this is very like open and trusting.
Very.
They didn't do anything. We have Sportsmaster and Jade Cheshire.
Right.
Sneak aboard.
That's right. Really well too.
Oh, they're professional assassins.
True. Very fair point. Yeah, I was very impressed with when Cheshire just showed right up. I was like, "Whoa, that was quick."
Yeah, Cheshire's doing it for love, while for her sister. I think Sportsmaster is too. I think Sportsmaster is the one that made it.
Yeah, even if it's 1%, it's still there.
I don't think he's like those to it. I think he just who knows what his childhood was like. In other news, we also deal with the aftermath from the last episode.
Right.
Dick plays detective.
Woo! Great episode. Scene. Yes. Fantastic.
He's looking around. He finds Robin's murder ring. He sees. What we didn't mention in the last episode was we said they were attacked, the heroes, but they were also kidnapped by Blue Beetle. Just want to put that out there.
That's true. So Wonder Girl, Superboy,
Robin, Impulse,
and Barbara.
Impulse, Barbara, Batgirl, let's call Batgirl, and Beast Boy.
All kidnapped.
Yeah, who knows what they're doing with them. So they're kidnapped. Blue Beetle coincidentally isn't. He tricks. Was it this episode or the last episode where he kind of like tricks Nightwing?
It's this episode.
Right. So he pretends like, I don't know.
He's like, the boom tube opened up.
And below me, I instinctively flew up. And it's my fault, and then he's like, no, it's nobody's fault.
It bothers me a little bit because I think he knocks out Impulse when he just took the thing out of his back and just knocked him out. It kind of bothered me.
What?
I don't know. It was like, okay, everybody's here, great, boom, right away. It's like a mini mole, I guess.
Yes.
Even though not really, but because they did some stuff to him. That now, it blurs that kind of line. And then it becomes like this face of the Reach now, which... So basically, when you look at it, right, the Reach get found out that what they said about not having any ships, that gets found out. So they
they're in the Filipino seas. That was in the last episode, though.
Yeah. But now they get found out. This is a PR stunt.
Well, Blue Beetle, he goes and reveals himself.
Yeah, and he reveals himself, just like Spider-Man did in Civil War.
He didn't reveal himself in Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean in the comics?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Right. But Spider-Man did have him because he was manipulated by Tony Stark.
Yeah. Also, something to consider in this episode is Miss Martian, Tigress, in this case Artemis, we'll call her because it's Artemis, and then Aqualad. They kind of just like all kind of get back together, and there's a certain point in time where Artemis does not know that Cheshire's on board, so kind of like luck intervenes in that case. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, it was kind of nice. They really didn't believe it was her first, and then she did like a move or something that he taught her, that Sportsman taught her, and he's like,
"I taught you that move."
Yeah, I'm just been trying to say, Dad. I think Sportsmaster, like I said, I think Sportsmaster deep down was his orders. I think he just doesn't know how to show it.
Mm-hmm.
The baby was being watched by the retired wheelchair hunters.
Right.
Which begs the question: where was father, Roy, Will, whatever? I mean,
yeah. Where is he? Because I was thinking about him. I was like, I wonder when are we gonna get Red Arrow back?
You think you would help him avenge her sister after she helped him find the real Roy?
They didn't. But then again, we also haven't heard anything about Project Match, so
Sure.
sometimes, bigger things have to, I guess, prevail. Unless they were building up to something for that. What
But
would you
yeah,
rate this episode?
I'll give it an 8.5.
Ooh.
And I liked had a lot of stuff going on, but a lot it didn't overcomplicate things.
Yeah. It didn't I didn't feel like it was overcomplicated.
Well,
It
yeah,
moved so well.
yeah, and it fit in from like the last episode. Dealt with the stuff in the last episode, but also they didn't forget. They showed you they didn't forget about Artemis
Mm-hmm.
and Mars Martian and stuff.
That's
What
true,
about you?
yeah.
What would you rate it?
I'm gonna do 8.7.
Oh, I didn't think you could go with 0.7. Holy
We
shit!
could, yeah, if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
8.7. Strong. Nice. We get Aqualad back as the leader now, in some way. He
He
gives those
was.
vibes.
Yeah, he was just displaying his leadership skills.
Yeah. I also like that Miss Martian in the dream sequence, she put a shirt back on Aqualad to give him back his Aqualad shirt. I thought that was fun. Uh Very cool to see that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There's a lot of planning in this episode as well. So they're planning, something happens that kind of throws the plan off. Now you have to adjust again. You see kind of a lot of that in this episode as well. And that whole detective Nightwing scene where he's like looking for stuff, there's a
Mhm.
ladder right next to him, and he clearly, to show his gymnastics.
All right, he just jumps down.
Yeah, he jumps down gracefully, like a Grayson, which I thought was cool.
Oh yeah, he's
He
flying
is,
great.
he is a Grayson. And it's cool, like you see him be a detective because he's been trained by a detective. So cool stuff, 8.7.
Season's almost over, folks.
Season's almost over, man. How do you feel overall?
I feel pretty sad that it's gonna be over.
Right. This is a much better season than season 1, but I still like season 1 because it's charming. And it's the
Yeah,
first season.
the main characters and their personalities.
Yeah. Because if you think about it, at the beginning of season 1, they're fighting like these monsters of the week to get to see if they can gel as a team. And now here they're like undercover missions. It's like something out of like James Bond type movies or espionage going on.
Yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm. So, coming up next, episodes 17 and 18.
Yeah, right, man.
Yeah, all right. Talk to you later.
Talk to you later, Gator.
In a while, crocodile.